Hi, around the world there is a lot of writers. In that writers, there is some specialized authors. What's that specialization? They are doing a specialization means they are dedicating something special from their side. Normally all the people is writing. We are also reading that one. But there is something different. What is that different? The aiming of writing is giving us a way to life, how to follow our life and get it in a good way. So nowadays, our parents, also youngsters, adolescents, all are confused about how to take a way, how to select their proper way, how to I can encourage the study or I can select a certain way and how can I make money and how can I live. But more than that, the parents also confused. How can I help our child? How can I help our students? But some of the people they are knowledgeable, but most of the people they don't have any idea. For this, there is a solution. In our side, there is a guest. He is the writer, he is the author, also he is the vice principal in the school. So we will welcome him, the first, and he will tell you about his writing and his book. His number one book now in the Sharjah Book Fair. Also, I think he is trying to go for Guinness book. The book's name is A for Atom. That's the vice principal and our valuable chief guest. So his name is Shakir Hussain. We will continue his talks. Hi sir.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine, fine.
Yeah. Actually, that's nice to meet you. And I want to ask you something about your book.
Okay.
I think you have written like A for Atom.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the main reason for your selecting the title?
Thank you. A for the children they have studied A for apple.
Mm-hmm.
So if we give a name A for atom,
Mm-hmm.
the students will think what is this atom.
Yeah.
And atom deals with science.
Yeah. Okay.
So whatever area or whichever area in science you take, there's an atom. And this book is related to science,
Mm-hmm.
and especially in this A for atom is a series. In that series, this book is the first one, and this book deals with the question how we can study chemistry easily. So that is what this book about.
Yeah. Actually, you are from which part of India?
I am from Kerala,
Kerala.
Palakkad district,
Mm-hmm.
Patami.
Pataki. And how long you are in UAE and working as a principal?
I am working here in UAE since 13 years,
13 years. Okay.
and I came here to that school.
Mm-hmm.
Still I am there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's okay. That's fine. So, what did something you need to any people, anyone, they should inspire something to write or think about that one. What's the way something inspire you to write this book?
See, my subject, I am a chemistry person. I studied chemistry. So as part of that, in teaching, I started teaching chemistry. So when I started teaching chemistry, it was a great problem for me. Every student, they started telling chemistry is a very dull subject. We don't like that. So I have to anyway find out a way. I have to make my students happy, the students interested in this subject. So I started creating stories, teaching chemistry through stories. So what happened? Gradually, the stories piled up, stories and stories and stories. And what happened in that one story? The name of the story was The Ghost of 5P Somasundaram. The Ghost of 5P Somasundaram, one of my friend who is a director, he just read that one and he said he was very, excited because there was a ghost and there was something challenging for him to grasp it or to capture it in the camera. So he said we will go for a documentary. We started it and already he released the trailer of the documentary. What happened? By that time, one of my friend, the manager of our school, Abdul Hakim sir. He saw the trailer and he said me, see, don't go for the documentary or don't go for the short film. The time span, the lifespan of that particular documentary is for 2 months or 1 year. Go for a book that will be good for the students. So what happened? Already the story was there. I brought this story, The Ghost of 5P Somasundaram, to the first book of the series A for Atom. And the name of the book is The Ghost of 5P Somasundaram. So The Ghost of 5P Somasundaram is a suspense thriller where ghost is there, where the detective is there, where haunted people are there, and through the story, the conclusion will be chemistry.
Chemistry.
That's the suspense. So the children will get, oh, the reason for such types of ghost, there is a chemistrical reason. So what happened? Interest is created. Then we are getting into the subject. Through the subject, we are taking the children to the financial skills, jobs, magic. Yes, you are a magician. So here, there is a chapter with, you are a magician with phosphorus. There is a chapter in this.
Okay.
So with phosphorus, you can do magic. I don't know whether you know or not. Anyway, there's a magic in this.
Actually, I want to say, you are openly saying that our secrets.
When they read, they will get that one. Exactly, in that story itself, there are so many scientific reasons and scientific terms and facts. If they study that, it will be helpful for them, even for their board exams. So, and there is a secret in that particular name itself, The Ghost of 5P Somasundaram. So, we can create interest in children. The children will sit like watching a movie, and when they hear a conclusion, they will understand the subject and they will get into the world of chemistry. So that is what this book.
Okay, right, very good. So, how you are getting the time to write it?
See, I told you, for me, as the part of my profession, there was a challenge to make my children interested in the subject. So I started writing, thinking of stories. And when I started thinking of that stories, of course stories are there. But from the stories, now we have to get into the subject matter.
Okay.
So for that, my policy is that daily I will, there is one technique. This technique is called 2 minutes technique. So every day we will be lazy for so many things. Maybe we will be lazy for reading, we will be lazy for writing, we will be lazy for praying, we will be lazy for jogging or walking. There is a technique.
I think not only lazy for eating.
Some children are lazy for eating. So there is a technique called 2 minutes technique.
Right, okay.
So when we are lazy, we can think, okay, today I will do my homework, or I will write something, or I will read something, or I will jog for 2 minutes. So when we start for 2 minutes, maybe we will sit for hours and hours. So this technique was the main technique what I used. I thought, okay, 2 minutes I will sit and write something for children in an interesting way. When I start, unknowingly I will spend more than hours and hours and hours. So like that I was able to complete the book. Frankly speaking, my book, there were more than 500 pages. So my publisher said that it is not that, 500 pages. So I made it to 200 pages. So, so when we start doing something, we will understand the knowledge is like an ocean. We can only take some drops and write. So that is what happened. That is the way how I completed that one, and stories were there already. Then I thought how it will be useful for the students. Nowadays, as the book states, from the schools, from the educational institutions are imparting scholastic skills and professional skills, but the schools, institutions are not giving financial skills. So according to me, according to great authors, great writers, great thinkers, financial skills should start from the school. The schools should impart the financial skill. A financial skill means, don't think it is only economics or commerce. No, even from English, chemistry, physics, math, from everywhere, they should get the financial skill. And not only from school, from the home, from the parents, the children should get the knowledge how to handle the money, how to save the money. Then only the child, when he reaches, as you said, his adolescent period, or when it is as a teenager, he will try not to waste the money, how to save the money, how to earn more, or how to save more, how to utilize it in a good way. So there is this aim also, financial skill. Plus financial skill means, of course, there comes jobs. So in our book, based on the subject matter, what are the jobs available in this world, that we are presenting here. Nearby 15. As I said, more than 30, more than 50 jobs were there, but I tried to make it short. As I told, more pages were there. So I brought 15 jobs, which is a financial skill, they will get an idea. So there is an interesting thing, after higher secondary, when they are studying for graduation, they can earn more than 4 lakh rupees per month, if they are good enough for that. So that jobs and all we are telling in this book, we have shown that one. So they will get an idea. Not only jobs, for that job, what skills you should have. The companies, the entrepreneurs, what they expect from you. Maybe linguistic skills, maybe personality, maybe your language, maybe your educational qualification. So like that, what and all areas they want from you, that and all given. So student can understand, or even a person who has completed the graduation or post-graduation and searching for a job, for them it will be, oh, these people are, they want this one, so I can be ready for that. Plus not only jobs, how you can become an entrepreneur. In this book, with this subject matter, chemistry, industrially, what you can make yourself, the reader, what you can do yourself. So we are giving the glimpses that also, so that they will get an idea, I can start business in this age.
Okay.
So they will get an idea about that one. And at last, we are not stopping with this book. As I said, this is a series, and we are planning to make a community, A4 Atom community, where yearly there will be competitions. And of course, we have a great team with us. You are one among them. So we will be giving free guidance. Those who are registering in our A4atom1@gmail.com, if they register themselves, if they have any problems in their life or in their studies, especially in their educational in subjects, if they have any issues, they will get free guidance from us.
If a child is asking, sir, I cannot concentrate in my studies. So who is giving the answer and everything,
See,
sir?
that is what I am telling. A4 Atom team is there.
Team is there,
We have already built up a team. In that, the people from different disciplines, different subjects,
Okay.
so many people are there.
Okay.
So according to their question, we will be forwarding it to them, and they will be thinking about that, and the matter will be evaluated. Some questions will be silly questions, simple questions. Some questions will be complex questions. Some questions, maybe there will be a discussion needed. So according to that, the team will discuss that one, and they will give a reply for them. So accordingly they can move.
Okay. So in meantime, I want to ask you, in the society, normally about the financial education is breaking. The barriers are breaking. Sir is breaking because sir is doing something like we can say, maybe I don't know. It is against your, because the high professionals are giving after the secondary education. They are giving knowledge and everything, and teaching them like after the secondary education. After the degree, a person who is completing after the degree, then they are like educating the financial freedom and financial strategy and everything. When this book is in your mind, so how the family is guiding you and helping you and assisting you?
See, family is a great support.
Yeah.
For example, I tell you, my father and mother give me a best education. What they can do, they did their best.
Yeah, okay.
So all the words, all the letters, all the sentences, what I learned is the gift of my father and mother, my parents.
Yeah.
So what I have written, it is because of them. So that was the support.
Okay.
Second thing, my missus, she is a teacher, Nejma Shakir,
Okay.
and in typing, in organizing all these things and filing all the matters and everything, she helped a lot.
Okay.
And when I just maybe for shopping, I will not go some days. When we sit for writing, it is it is very interesting.
Okay.
We don't know, the time will fly like something.
Okay.
So we will not be able to concentrate in our homely matters.
Oh.
But my missus, she was not asking. She used to go out and shopping, you know.
Alright, okay.
So that support, plus my brother. I have one brother. He is working there in Qatar, Shamir. He himself took up the financial areas related to the research and all related matters of A for Atom. He didn't allow me to spend even a small amount. He has taken. So when I say these things are very, you know, supportive, and family is the backbone, and all students in this world, they should understand one thing: the people who love you, you should understand. The people, those who are loving you in this world, I will say mainly two people only, that is your father and mother, your parent. Don't go for this love and affection to any other areas. Ask them what to do. They love you like something. Maybe you are not realizing now, but you will realize. So why I said this one, family is everything. So for me, the support of the family was because these letters and words, it is the gift of my parents. Even they were uneducated. So family support was there.
You have been a big good child for them, so it's God's blessings. Also, we can go through some of the questions again through the book. I think the book is mainly focusing the suspense is like chemistry. Okay, so actually, can you give a short answer for why the children are hesitating to take the chemistry as a subject and focusing mainly for that one?
See, chemistry, children are taking chemistry because when they see some chemical equations on the board, the whiteboard or smart board, they think this is not from Earth, that is from Mars and Jupiter.
Okay.
Okay, so we should make them understand this chemistry is from your kitchen.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Your
answer.
kitchen is a chemistry
Yeah.
lab.
Okay. You
There-
simplified.
There, that means it is not only that,
Okay.
chemistry is there in your stomach, hydrochloric acid is there in your stomach.
Oh, that's yeah.
So,
yeah, good. Okay.
acid, when you hear, no, you think, what acid? I want you to study HCl. What is HCl? H is capital, C is capital, L is small. It is like ABCD for them. So, exactly HCl is there in your stomach. That is it. Acetic acid is there in the
Stomach.
kitchen.
Ah,
What
kitchen,
kind of
sorry.
kitchen? Acetic acid is
In the
there.
kitchen.
So, you know, you are made up of, your skin is made up of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen. When you hear carbon, they think it is from Mars. No, your skin, your hair is made up of carbon. So that is what I'm telling. So we have to bring this subject. When they hear this one, they think, oh. See, higher secondary children say, oh, my skin is made up of carbon, because it is not presented in that way. So I urge all the teachers, all the educators, not only chemistry, physics or math, everything, bring to a level, you know, give them the subject with real life experiences, they will enjoy and they will start learning. So when this is not there, the children, for them it will be tough. When these things are simplified like this, then it will be an easy subject. So I hope my children, those who are hearing, my students, they are relating the classes now and stories now.
So thanks whoever watching this one, and I think you got some ideas and there is some twist in your mind to develop and encourage. This is the way. So I'll ask again, sir, the last final word for our people, as especially for the children. Some of the final thought. Also, final thought means also there is one quotable quotes from your side.
Yes.
That you should say to them. Okay.
Know it and learn it. First of all, you ask your teachers from tomorrow in your classroom, teacher, why I am studying this one? You ask the question. Teacher will say, if you study this, this will be helpful like this. Then an interest will come. Then learn it. So when you learn, it will be interesting for you. No need to, oh, why I should study this. That will be, you know that I am learning for that. Then learn it. So after learning it, think about how you can make that one useful in your life. That is also another one, third point. So as simply as you said, know it and then learn it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. Also, I think you enjoyed our talk, and the people also enjoyed. So I especially appreciate people's also with your side. I appreciate you for your valuable time you keep for us to give us. But I think this will wide and spread for the people who are eager to know and more. I think it will create some era for the people, and there will be some of the positive attraction for that. Sure, I think all the best success for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Thanks,
very much.
thanks, thanks, sir.